Hey, Elder.
You know, the Bible always tells us we need to be ready at all times.
That's it.
But it's no problem to be ready when you got it in you. It's no problem. But I thank God for today. I thank God for the word. I thank God for what's about to take place in this house.
Prophesy.
While I was sitting there, before service even got started, I was just sitting there kind of like meditating. And I keep hearing prayer in this house. Ever since the first day we came in this house, this is truly a house of prayer. HD is a house of prayer. I thank God to be a part of something that's solid. This is the house of prayer. And this is a praying people. And then I was sitting there reading, I was meditating, and I was already in that area. My phone vibrated. I didn't know if it was somebody calling me or whatever. And I happened to look down, and the Bible verse came up for the day. And the Bible verse said, be anxious for nothing. But with all things with prayer and supplication, making our requests known unto the Father. Now I looked at that and it hit and it registered in my spirit about prayer. But this is what the Lord wants me to tell you all today. We don't have to be anxious for nothing. We don't have to be anxious for nothing at all. Long as we continue to make our requests known to the Father, get out of the way and just let Him be God. So that's the word for today. Get out the way and let God be God. Let's stop being so anxious. We are praying people. We're a praying house. Prayer is a necessity. It's a communication to our Father. As long as we communicate with our Father, why won't He know what we need? He already knows before we ask anyway. So let's just bless God for being right there. Let's just stay right there. Let's get into a place of maturity that we can just rest and know that God is God. Let's just rest and know that God is God. So the word for today is get out of the way and let God be God. Amen.
Hallelujah. Come on, give God one more hand clap. Oh, y'all can do better than that. Y'all can do better than that. Thank y'all so much for coming closer. Can I just tag team with you right there just for a second? Just for a second. Because I got one prophetic word. I got one prophetic word for the house tonight, this morning, and I want you to just take this and just run with it. But brother, you just touched on something right there. Matthew 21. Matthew 21:13. Just throw that up there on the screen for me. Can we just flow this morning? Amen. We done made the house of God everything. We done made the house of God everything. Oh, that's good. That's a good version right there. That's the one you read this morning. That's a good version right there. And he said to them, it is written, my house shall be called the house of prayer. See, that was the word this morning. The house of God. We made it a house. We made it a house of dance. We made it a house of whatever. But he says, my house shall be a house of prayer. Can I bring it closer to you? Your house should be a house of prayer. Now that sounds really elementary, but it's real. Say house of prayer.
House of prayer.
Brother, thank you for that. I just want to just drop that in your spirit this morning. A house of prayer. Amen. Pastor Nick, you have your I'm gonna get you to help me out this morning. Can you help me out? See, you the prophet. Oh, there it is. You're the prophet in the house. So I'm gonna get the prophet to help me out this morning. We're gonna get out of here. Here's the word that I want to give you. Come on, stand to your feet with your Bibles in your hand. I'm going to pray. Then we're going to. Now, y'all heard this? Y'all heard this scripture on numerous occasions? But we're going to read it again. 1 Corinthians, 2nd chapter, 9th verse. From the King James Version. Pastor Nick, I need you to go somewhere else. I need you to go to Haggai, 2nd chapter. Thank you, Jesus. Someone say, here's the prophetic word for me.
Here's the prophetic word for me.
As I was praying this morning, didn't know who was going to be here, but I just said, Lord, whoever comes. Because I know, it's the holiday, people traveling and everything.
Go ahead.
But in a vision, I saw you. In a vision. You got it? 1 Corinthians 2:9. There it is. But as it is written, eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for them that love him. And y'all heard that before. Your future looks better than what it looks like now.
Amen.
Thank you, sis.
Amen.
Thank you. I need you to get. I need you to get it. He says, listen, this is the prophetic word for this house. What you see now is not the end.
Yes.
What you're experiencing now is not the end. Baby, I stop by to let you know it looks better.
Yes.
In your future.
Yes.
Your future looks better than what it's been.
Yes.
Oh, Aroshe Kata. It looks better.
Yeah.
Somebody say it looks better.
It looks better.
I mean, see,
It looks better. It looks better.
see, God won't hear you open your mouth. See, the problem is they say a closed mouth can't get fed. You need to open your mouth and tell us. No. See, the thing is, God sees it, but we don't see it. And because we don't see it, we don't say it. And if we're not careful, we'll only begin to say what we're seeing. But we close our service saying, I walk not by, I walk by faith,
And not by
I walk by faith and not by sight.
Preach it.
But it's time for us to open our mouth and say what God says concerning us. Say what God says concerning this house. You got it, prophet? Hey, God. Just go and start it. That's where I want to be at. But start at verse 1. Watch this.
2 and 1.
Hey, God. 2 down.
Then on October 17th,
What verse are you reading from?
I'm reading from the New Living Translation. What
Okay.
you need? It just breaks it down.
Go ahead.
Then on October 17th of that same year.
Hold on. Now I didn't see that. I didn't see that. The translation I read, I didn't see October 17th. But for somebody, listen, for me, I'm going to mark on my calendar October 17th. There's an expectation. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. I hadn't planned on calling Pastor Nikki to read, but somebody get this? Somebody say October 17th. October 17th. You feel something over here?
17.
There's an expectation. Somebody say, I have an expectation. Sometimes the reason we don't get from God is because we don't have an expectation. So October 17th.
God.
Go ahead.
I want to say this because in the Amplified and in the other different translations, I just looked at some of them. It's the 7th month was October. And see, the thing about it, we going by the calendar that was presented to us. God can bless you at any given. Your 7th month could be, oh my God.
Your 7th month should be
Jesus.
today.
Because as we know, July is the 7th month, right?
That's where my mind was, the 21st day of the 7th month.
It's October. I went to the Amplified and I went to the Message. They both say it's October. But it is the 7th month according to the Bible.
That's the Septuagint calendar.
Jesus.
Well, I'm telling you that. See, God is specific. God is specific. It was meant for her to read that because I read it as July.
Right.
I didn't read another translation. At least not that translation. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Y'all got that? Okay. Read.
Then on October 17th of that same year, the Lord sent another message through the prophet Haggai.
If y'all want to. Y'all
say this to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and to Yeshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and to the remnant of God's people there in the land.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember this house?
Does anyone remember this house? When?
This temple in its former splendor. How in comparison does it look to you now?
What it look like now? What does thing look like now? Huh? When you look around, just look around. What it look like now?
Full.
Huh?
Full.
Oh, somebody say full. That's good. That's good.
In the name of Jesus.
Read prophet.
How in comparison does it look to you now? It must seem like nothing at all.
Jesus.
But now the Lord says.
Somebody say now.
Now.
Be strong, Zerubbabel. Be strong, Yeshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest. Be strong, all of you people still left in the land. That's still left in the land.
Still left in the land.
Still left.
Now, get to work. For I am with you, says the Lord of
Yes.
My spirit remains among you,
Hallelujah.
just as I promised when you came out of Egypt. So do not be afraid. For this is what the Lord of Heaven's army says. In just a little while, I will again, in just a little while, I will again shake the heavens and the earth, the oceans and the dry land, and I will shake all the nations, and the treasures of the nations will be brought to this temple. I will fill this place with glory, says the Lord. The silver is mine, the gold is mine, says the Lord. The future glory of this temple will be greater than its past glory, says the Lord. And in this place I will bring peace. I, the Lord, have spoken. Oh God.
Jesus. You can close the book right there, baby. You can close the book right there. He says, listen, I want to let you know your future glory. Because the King James says he was speaking to the earth. Look to the person on the right hand side of you and left hand side of you and say, hello earth.
Hello earth.
I'm going to fill you with my glory. See, the earth can't be filled with glory until you become filled with glory. The earth can't be filled with salt until we become the salt of the earth. It takes us to preserve earth. Hello earth. Hello heaven. Oh my God. Can I show you? Oh God, I want to just show you. Thank you, Pastor Nikki. I want to just show you this. Oh God, help me, Holy Spirit. Can I take a teachable moment right here? All right, got your attention. Listen. In the Bible, when the Bible was first written out of the Dead Sea Scrolls, you've heard me, some of y'all have heard me say this, there were no punctuations. There was no commas. There was no periods. There were no semicolons. Men added that to the scriptures. You got me? And give me Isaiah, because I want to show you something. And I'm going to get out of your way today. Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59. Y'all ready? Sit back, just relax. Sometimes we need to just get some teaching.
Amen.
Huh? We done tore up carpet and running and jumping and shouting. And leave empty. Because sometimes what we have to do is we have to renew our mind. We have to shift. Somebody say shift.
Yeah.
We have to shift. We have to kind of look at things from a different perspective. I often tell this story, and I'm going to tell it again for the, for the sake of the hearers. I know I'm going to ask people, I said, listen, if you had a rat, R-A-T, in your house, because I know we had a rat in our house, huh?
Take the jump down.
Dead.
Because it won't reprogram.
And I know if it was one over there at 4051, sister gonna make sure you have to get that. But the thing is, to one person, a rat is a pest and it needs to die.
Yeah.
But to the man that owns Mazari or Capiluto or Orkin, it's a business opportunity.
You okay? You got it.
They'll see a rat and say,
You have it? Okay.
Deacon Johnson will pay to get this rat out of his house. Pastor Carlos will pay to get this rat out of Elder Chris will pay to get. See, so to one man it's a pest. To another man it's a business opportunity. To start a pest control company. But to the man that started Walt Disney World, some of y'all will go sit right on the rat lap and take a picture with the rat. Spend $80 to get in there. I want to go see a rat. So you got 3 people to see a rat, but they all see the rat 3 different ways. One see it as a pest, one see it as a business opportunity, and one see it as a big amusement park to make them billions of dollars. See, sometimes we got to shift our minds. We got to look at things different. Sometimes we're too negative in the way we think, in the way we look at a situation. And God is saying, listen, I want you to start thinking the way I think. I want you to start seeing the best in a thing. That's all right? Praise the Lord. You got me there, Elder Ward? Get in verse 19. Look at this. All right, here we go. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come on, read with me. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard against them. Read it again.
When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord will lift up a standard.
One more time.
When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord.
And see, here's the situation. When the enemy comes in like a flood, it's some people say, listen, man, I can't get a break. What's next? Man, the enemy just coming in like a flood. Have you ever felt like that? Like, man, if it's not one, I know y'all probably never said that. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Word to my sister.
Wait, can y'all help me? Can y'all help me? Will y'all help me? Will y'all help a brother? Can y'all do this for me? Because the scripture says, when the enemy comes in like a flood, come. Can y'all help me move the comma? I can't change the scripture, but I can move the comma. Move the comma to behind in. Now let's read it. Oh, y'all want to put a period? That's good. You can put a period or a comma, it don't matter to me. You can put them colons in there. Huh? Oh, you put them colons in there, because you know why? Because when you put them colons in there, come on, when you put them colons in there, that means the information that comes after that is very important.
Is it okay?
Huh? Let's put a colon in there. So when the enemy comes in, like a flood, the Spirit will raise a standard. See, the problem has been, we've been looking at the enemy coming into our lives like a flood. But God is saying it's the Spirit of the Lord that's coming in like a flood. And you got to change the way you see it. You got to begin to say, you know what? The enemy's been coming in, but the Spirit of the Lord is coming into my situation. And he's coming in like a flood. He's going to bring about a change. So you got to talk different. Woo, help me in this place, Lord.
You said the whole camera?
No, I didn't.
Say the Spirit of the Lord come in like a flood. I need you to change the way you talk. I need you to change what you say. I need you to change how you see your situation. I need you to change how you see the Holy Ghost. Say the Spirit of the Lord is coming in like a flood. He's turning it all around. He's fixing everything. Oh yeah, come on. I think somebody did this. I think somebody did this in their spirit. Do anybody need this? Have you ever saw it that way before? Huh? You? Thank you. Yeah. See, you're coming in like a flood. See, because if we're not careful, we're not mindful. We're not mindful. Man, we'll see the devil. Man, I used to hear him, boy, the devil just riding my back. The devil riding your back? The devil is riding your back? Okay, I got a prophetic word for you. Stand up. If you stand up, he'll fall off. But he's on your back is because you're moved over. And then after you stood, keep standing. Come on now. They ain't see that now. Let me tell you something, man. I'm telling you, I did this on a demonstration a couple weeks ago. Man, the only reason, man, I'm telling you, Jesus can make statements like this right here, Brother Chris, Chris. He can make statements like, Satan, you have nothing in you. That's good. I believe, man, when Jesus said that, made that statement, he made that thing with boldness. With his chest stuck out.
What?
Satan, you have nothing.
Right.
The baby said, you have nothing in me. Why? Because his life was spent in a place of prayer. When he made the statement in his declaration, in his inaugural address, when he said that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me. When he said he has anointed me, what he was saying all inclusive is this. Listen, I spent so much time in the presence of the Lord. The Father has smeared. Anoint means to smear or to rub. He said, I've been rubbed, I've been smeared. He smeared the oil all over me, and he rubbed away all my rough edges. I don't have no rough edges. I don't have no handles for the devil to grab hold to. And when he try to grab hold to me, because I'm so saturated in the presence of the Lord, I'm so saturated with his glory, he just slide off.
Go ahead.
Don't let him grip you. He may try, but you got to know what you have. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you've been smeared with. Woo! I'm about finished. I'm happy. I'm happy. So when I see that thing where it says, victory, your eyes have not seen, girl. Your eyes have not. I know you done seen a lot. I heard you tell you gave me your testimony, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Jesus. You ain't seen nothing yet. Your latter gonna be better than your former. LaCora Hansford, y'all ain't seen nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen anything. I prophesy to you. I prophesy. This thing of the Spirit of the Lord is coming in like a flood. I prophesy to you. It ain't in vain. You got to hold him to it. Glory. He already warned us. He already told us. He said, listen, you guys want to talk to you. I want to let you know something. The thief is coming. That's right. I know you think it, but he's coming. He's coming. Huh? He's coming. To steal, to kill, and to destroy. But see, I didn't write the Bible, and I didn't lay it out the way it was laid out. But if I had an opportunity to do it, probably out of the latter part, I did that part first. John 10:10. I did the latter part first of the Christ. Where Jesus says, I come that you may have life. Zoe in Greek.
Thank you.
The God kind of life.
That's it.
I come that you may have life. Somebody, how do you want life? I come that you may have life and that you may have life more abundantly. But I need to remind you that the thief comes to try to rob, to try to steal, to try to kill, and try to destroy the abundant life that I've already promised you. He says, he's going to bruise your heel, but you're going to crush his head. Those are two different. I'm not gonna get into it, but those are two different. It said both said bruise, but one of them. It really means to crush. So he said, look, yeah, he may come in and bruise your heel. Have you ever hurt your foot? Huh? We was in Oklahoma, and we was going to catch the shuttle, and I was asking questions. Had a reason, because I got an old track injury on that foot. But the old man used to say, "Hey boy, keep saying good morning." Keep saying good morning. I ain't thinking nothing of it. But now at 52, but they told me we were going to have to catch the shuttle and walk here and walk there, because I thought about this foot. I said, hey, what am I saying? Well, here's my point. He's going to bruise your heel. All he was saying to you is, listen, in this walk, I wish I could tell you you're going to tiptoe through this thing on a flower bed of ease, but in this walk, you are going to experience some pain. Do I have anybody in this room that's with me? Huh? You're going to have to go through a little something. But it's only a test. If it was an actual emergency, if it was actually an emergency, we'd have told you where to tune into. It's just a test. See, you gotta start looking at it from a different perspective. It's just, why me? It's just a test. It's just a test. Somebody say it's just a test.
It's just a test.
How many are ready to walk into your greatest blessing of all times? You ready? I gotta give you this. Pastor, can you help me out one more time? Numbers 14. Numbers 14, right quick. We're gonna get out of here. Mr. McKinney, y'all can start playing real soft and real mellow, because we're gonna get out of here. Oh, Jesus. How many of you know that God has already, he said it, eyes have not seen, your ears have not heard, and neither has it entered into the hearts of men. Please get this. Those things that I have prepared for them that love me. The sister, when she was doing praise and worship, I almost took off running with that foot. She was saying, tell him you love him. Lord, I love you. I encourage you this week, as you read the last few scriptures of Proverbs, because I know y'all been reading y'all Proverbs faithfully. 31 Proverbs, 31 days. I know y'all been doing it. But if you haven't did Yeah, return. Return. Amen. As you're moving forward, somebody say, I'm moving forward. Say, my future is brighter than my past. I will not be stuck in my past. Some people are still stuck in past success. And God said, I got greater. Somebody say greater. That's why I love our slogan. HDChurch, where the people are great. When I look at you, I see greatness. And some folk might blow it, but I still see greatness. You know why? Because the old people said, amazing grace, how sweet that sound. Say, rest like that. There's a sin that I'm going to bring to your attention that God wants us to stop, that has the potential of hindering what God is trying to do. You got me, Pastor D? Numbers the 14th chapter. Start at verse 6.
And Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spoke unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us.
Are y'all ready for y'all lady?
Yes.
A land which floweth with milk and honey.
Yes.
Only rebel not you against the Lord. Neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not.
Don't be afraid. Keep going.
But all of the congregation bade stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all of the children of Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all the signs which I have showed among them, I will smite them with a pestilence, and disinherit them, and will make of thee a greater nation, and a mightier than they. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them. And they will tell it to the inhabitants of the land, for they have heard that the Lord art among this people, that the Lord art seen face to face, and that the cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by daytime in a pillar of cloud, and in a pillar of fire by night. Now if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he swore unto them, therefore he has slain them in the wilderness.
He's interceding right here.
And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great according as thou hast spoken, saying, the Lord is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and the fourth generation. Pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people according unto the greatness of thy mercy, and thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt even unto now. And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord.
Hold on. Say it again.
But as truly as I live, all of the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord.
Don't say that. Say the earth.
The earth
shall be filled
with
the glory
of the Lord.
Hello, earth. God want to fill you with his glory. God want to fill you with His glory. You want to fill us with His glory. Go next verse.
Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice, surely they shall not see the land which I swore unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoked me see it.
Go next verse.
But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him.
Hold on. Caleb, he had another spirit with him. He had another. Can I take a moment right here? Caleb, in Hebrew, it really means dog. Wait a minute. You're going to take he's a dog. His name means dog. I think I shared this years ago. I had a pit bull. And I'm telling you, that pit, buddy, when he lock on something, he don't let it go. And that's what God was saying about Caleb. He was saying, listen, Caleb is focused. When he lock on, he won't let go. He won't let go. If I have anybody in this room say, God, you promised me a blessing, but I won't let go. I won't let go. That's what Jacob said. He said, hey, listen, I may be wrestling, but I'm not going to let you go. Y'all. I'm not going to let you go until you bless me.
Yes.
I encourage you today, don't give up until you get what you've been looking for. Don't give up until you get the promise. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him and has followed me fully, he will I bring unto the land whereunto he went. Listen. And his seed surely will possess it. When God brings you into your land, I need you to think about the generation that come after you. The reason that some of us have not got the blessing is because in our mind, in our heart, we had really focused on the generation that comes after us. It's your seed. Verse 25. Go to 26. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation? How long shall I bear with this evil congregation? How long shall I bear with this evil congregation? Which commit adultery. Is that what he say? Oh. Which fornicate? Is that what he say? Oh. Which get drunk? Oh. Which go to the club? Oh. Which lie? Oh. That's not what he's saying? How long should I bear with this evil congregation? So none of that other stuff that I said is up there. How long should I bear with this evil congregation? Which do what? Murmur against me. I have heard the murmuring of the children of Israel. I encourage you today. Check your murmur. But here's the thing. There's a difference in murmuring and complaining. Murmuring could be when you don't even open your mouth. It's a hard thing. Who have murmured, I have heard your murmuring. I've heard the murmuring of the children of Israel, which murmur against me. Verse 28, and get out of here. Say unto them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken in my ear, so will I do to you. Verse 20. Your carcass shall fall in the wilderness. all the number of you, according to your whole number, from the 20s, 20 years old upward. What was happening was the old people were murmuring and complaining, and that thing went into the children, and God said, listen. From the 20 years old upward, which have murmured against me, verse 30. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land concerning which I have swore to make you to dwell therein. Say, Caleb, the son of, how you pronounce that? Yeah. Caleb, so I say Caleb and Joshua. Say Caleb and Joshua. Wait a minute. Moses led 1 million people out of wilderness. But according to this, only 2 people. Only 2 people. Caleb and Joshua. You know what was special about those guys? They were worshipers. So I need you to look at the person next to you and say, everybody may not go. But the 2 of us going, you gotta touch somebody, you gotta touch somebody, you gotta touch somebody, you gotta touch somebody. Hey, the 2 of us going. Come on, we gotta get feet.
We going.
That's what I was trying to get to.
We going.
I was trying to get there. You can't go by yourself. You gotta change the way you look at your situation. God knows. Sometimes you look at your situation and you go, what next? But I remind you, it's the Spirit of the Lord that's coming into your situation like a flood. Do you expect it? I want to encourage you. This is what I want to